All right, guys, welcome in. Uh, Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be making a Resident Evil 2 video for YouTube. So, for those of you guys watching live, watching along with us, we will also be uploading this to YouTube later on. So, if we happen to miss any of the episode, or if we happen to miss any important content, be sure to check it out there in the off chance that the video isn't uploaded to either Kick or Twitch afterwards. Sometimes I don't upload the VODs, it just depends on how the day goes. So, um, if you want to make sure that you guys get all the content for Resident Evil 2, be sure to tune in to my YouTube channel at HoosierMarineMAK Gaming. It should be linked on the channels, so let me know if those links need to be updated, but they should be available to you guys to check out. Um, we also just finished playing Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1, so there's also that to watch as well. It's honestly, those playthroughs went a lot longer than I thought, a lot longer than I anticipated, so um, it's kind of a little bit of a sit through if you guys want to watch it all, but I recommend it if you guys want to have context of things that we compared other games to, because I'm gonna make callbacks to those play sessions and make comparisons and critiques of things that I see throughout my playthrough. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about or what I'm referencing, I would suggest checking out those playlists and watch those videos. Um, Especially if you haven't played those games. I have never played Resident Evil 0 all the way, and I never played Resident Evil 1, so the fact that I just played those was my first experience with those. So I have a lot to say, a lot to share, but I think I'm going to save it for a later video. I'm going to make a longer forum, complete review of all the games that I play. I plan to do all of the Resident Evil play or video games in in order, and then I'm going to do a compiled review at the end of everything. So I want to have a fresh playthrough of every game before I start making any comparisons or any major, uh, I guess, critiques or criticisms. And I open the floor to anybody that wants to comment in the comment section or let me know their perspectives on the games. If you guys disagree or agree with what I'm saying at any point, let me know what you guys think from your time playing the game or from what you've seen. Because I have a very biased and very one-sided look at times, so I may overlook a few details or I may not see the full picture. So anybody with a different perspective, if you're willing to share and give feedback, it'll help construct a better review later on. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for now. Today, like I said, this is our first time playing Resident Evil 2 on stream. I've played it before on PS4. I don't know if it differs on PC or anything, so we'll check and see how that goes. But this will be my first playthrough on stream, and I will be uploading it to YouTube periodically. We'll do about an hour, maybe about an hour and a half, and then we'll cut the video. And then for those of you guys watching live, just stay tuned so that way uh, you'll be around for the rest of the stream because we're gonna go and play another game after the fact. But I just want to make sure that I have a smaller video for YouTube so people can watch and digest all the information in one video rather than an 8 hour long video or something. So um, that's the plan. I'm not I'm not completely certain if I want to do Resident Evil 1 right after this. I originally I discussed that I wanted to do Resident Evil 2 for YouTube, and then for the rest of the stream replay Resident Evil 1 from Jill's perspective. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I feel like that would be I think that would bore me of Resident Evil. I would get too bored of it. So I may end up doing like a separate offline playthrough of it just to say I did it, but we'll have to see. I'll have to gauge on how people feel about that. If they want to see it, then obviously I'll try to oblige. But I don't want to burn myself out of the Resident Evil games just yet, especially since I have so many to get through, and we're only on Resident Evil 2. Um, so we'll play it by ear right now. I think this is our first stream playing, or first stream back playing Resident Evil, and I want to see how it goes. We may even just go back to just making the Resident Evil videos exclusive to YouTube and then just doing the replays on stream. But I'm still kind of testing the waters on that idea. Um, Also, I know those of you guys watching live, you guys are probably familiar with, I generally just play Dead by Daylight on stream. I think I'd like to take a little bit of a break from that, but once again, I guess I'll just see or I'll wait and see what you guys think, what you guys want to watch. But yeah, if we don't end up playing Dead by Daylight, we'll be playing like Phasmo or maybe even some Tarkov. I know Tarkov's going to be wiping soon, so there's going to be like a lot of downtime for the servers, so that may not be available. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But the plan for now, just play a little bit of Resident Evil. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys are uh, checking out our live channels in case you guys want to see us live and interact with the chat in real time. We're at kick.com and twitch.com/HoosierMarineMAK, and we're currently live between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m. Central. We usually stream for about 4 hours each time. The time always the time is always up for uh, change. It may not stay the same, just depending on what's going on in real life. So for the time being, if you want to catch us live, tune in those hours, and you'll most likely catch us at either the beginning, middle, or the end of our stream. So yeah, be sure to keep those notification bells on. So if you guys want to see us live, you'll get notified as soon as we are. Also, I would recommend checking out our Discord. The Discord has a live notification for you guys, so it lets you guys know when I'm going live. So if you guys don't watch Twitch or don't watch Kick, but you're in the Discord, you want to just catch a live stream, that's another avenue to check it out. But yeah, I'd recommend taking full advantage of it if you guys are enjoying the content, enjoy the channel. But I guess without further to say or further to do, we'll just jump into it then. Um, yeah, like I said, this is my first time playing it on PC, so I have to set it all up. And yeah, we'll see if my PC can handle it. I plan on running it on like a little higher like graphical fidelity, just so it looks a little bit better. But if it runs like shit, we might not have the option to do that. Give me a second to tab out. All right. I don't know if I want to do subtitles. I didn't really like the subtitles from the other games just because it kind of took away from everything, like in regards to like the immersion or the immersiveness of it. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the subtitles. Now that I have the option, I think I'm going to do that. I don't know what 3D audio would be, so we're just not going to do anything with that. I do like it. Okay, let's see. Adjust the value until the pattern is just barely visible. I mean, to me that's like barely visible, but that's almost like too bright for me. Oh, I see. They're contrasting here. I gotcha. Adjust until the value is barely visible. Oh, that's barely visible, but that's like I'm squinting to see that, so we'll go one notch above. Yeah, that's barely visible. Adjust the value until the picture on the left disappears. Please check your max min brightness settings if the picture on the left won't disappear. Okay, so just until the left one disappears. I mean, I could see the left one still. I don't know. I don't know. I might have to go and readjust. Okay, I can barely see that one. All right. I can still kind of see it from here, but I think we'll go with that one still. Yeah, that left one's still appearing. That's almost too dark almost, I would think. All right, we may have fucked up the contrast here. I'm also in daylight, so like the sun is coming through the room, so I may have fucked up my brightness here just because I'm seeing it in a different way than you guys may be able to. But I don't know. That's There's almost no difference between these three, maybe four, five, six. Yeah, these five right here, or no, that's six. These six ticks, there's no difference on the left side, so we'll just stay there. The right side's getting brighter, so that's what you want to see. In fact, actually, it goes all the way to this point. Or nope, right about there. That's where it stops changing. All right, that's fine. Um, Please adjust your rectangular area to match the size of your screen. I think that's the size of my screen, right? Connect to RENet. I don't like that. I am not doing that. New game mode has been added to extra modes in main menu. Options. Controls. I don't like that. We're going to do hold for run type. Mouse buttons, normal. No, go back. Go back. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, it switched my fucking left and right mouse. That's a fucking cock move right there. No wonder it wasn't going back. I'm clicking left mouse and it wouldn't do anything. It's because it wasn't normal anymore. Let's see. Auto reload. Nah, we're not gonna do auto reload. We're gonna have to pay attention to our ammunition then. Reticle aiming, deceleration. I don't know what any of that means. Aim assist is off. Yes, please. Controller vibration. I'm not using a controller. We'll confirm that for now. Keybinds, aim, attack, interact is click or F. Reload is ready subweapon. Switch ammo. Move left, move right. Oh, I was still reading that. Hang on. Go back. Okay, that seems easy enough. Let's... Camera inversion. When aiming, no. Field of view, no. I like higher sensitivity, so we'll run it higher, and then we'll do like half of that difference for the when aiming. Camera wobble, I don't know what that means. We're gonna leave it. Reticle color, let's do. Now we'll just stay with white. Dot sight. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that alone, I guess. Tutorials. I don't think I need tutorials, so we're gonna turn that off. We'll leave the HUD on, just because I think the HUD's kind of an important part of the game. Depending on how intrusive the HUD is, we might turn it off. But if I remember correctly, the HUD was very minimal. I don't think it was very intrusive before, so we're not gonna fuck with that. We'll leave that on. And let me check out graphics. What do we run in here? Ray tracing. I think ray tracing is a gimmick. I think it's a scam. I don't think it's necessarily a gimmick. I don't think it actually works. I think it just adds a lot of strain on the computer for no reason. So yeah, I'm not going to turn that on. Obviously, I don't think I'd be able to handle it if I was running it, but uh, I don't think I have the ability to adjust these settings either, so that's kind of fucked. Um, yeah, it's kind of weird. I can't adjust any of that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's leave that ultra quality on. Refresh rate, that's the highest I think my monitor can go. I need to get a better monitor. Frame rate variable, VSync, anti-aliasing, texture quality, 1 gig. Due to high usage, minor bugs might occur. Yeah, no, let's mm, we'll do I don't know. We'll do like 2. We'll do a 2. Do one more above whatever they gave us. Uh, texture filter quality high, shadow quality max. Ooh, that's a lot of memory just for shadows. Just to go from high to max. We'll stay at high for shadows. Shadow cache, I don't know what that would mean. Turn dynamic shadow caching for moving objects on or off. Does that have something to do with like ghosting? Like when like things are moving, it has like a flare behind it. Like it's like the image is like still rendering behind itself as it's moving. Is that what that means? The shadow cache, contact shadows, change the rendering of detailed shadows. I mean, a lot of settings just for shadows right here. That's kind of crazy. Screen space reflections. We'll leave that. Subsurface scattering. Turn the effects that improve the quality of skin rendering on or off. Honestly, I think a lot of these settings are kind of a joke. I don't think they're really that important, but if they're on, I'll leave them on. Volumetric lighting quality. I do like good lighting, but I don't see a change in the picture. Yeah, we'll leave this that on high. Particle lighting quality. Uh, yeah, that's like for like raindrops and stuff. We'll leave that alone. Ambient occlusion. Bloom. Lens flare. Motion blur. I think we're gonna turn motion blur off. I really don't like motion blur. It hides a lot of detail, and yeah, it even adds it even adds to the performance. Like it actually causes our computer to work harder for motion blur. That's crazy. Um, Depth of field. Let's see what it looks like with it off and on. Oh, it focuses on what you should be paying attention to. Yeah, the background kind of goes away a little bit while it does the foreground more. We're gonna turn that off because it seems like that's gonna cause. I get why it causes more graphics like processing because in real time when things are moving, it has to distinguish which item takes priority and what's in the foreground, what's in the background. So if I just turn that off, things should run a little bit better. Now, like there may be moments where like there's an ominous like figure or something that needs to be like shadowy in the background, but it might stand out a little bit. Personally, like if it's just adding strain to my computer for no reason, I'm not gonna have it. So that to me like seems like a setting that it's very situational where it's gonna matter, and I don't think I'm gonna really cry about it too much if I happen to miss like a really immersive moment because of the fact that it didn't have focus on the forefront or the foreground rather than the background. So yeah, motion blur and depth of field, I just turn those off, and then like yeah, well, because my concern is the processing load. That's what I've been watching. I know my graphical effects quality dropped down significantly, like it was maxed out, but at the same time, my image quality, model quality, and lighting quality are all still pretty much the same. but my process load has been going down. Like if I turn those settings back on, you'll see like a slight change in my processing right there when I change lens distortion, or I'm sorry, depth of field, turn it on and turn it off. Same with motion blur. So just having those two settings off, like if I were to turn them both back on, it's a significant jump. Like yeah, my graphics effects quality goes up higher, but I'm still closer to the edge of my processing load, which is a big deal if I'm trying to stream and play the game on the same computer. Film noise, what is this? Is this like where it's like grainy? I don't see. Maybe it's like a vignette or something that they add to this image. I don't see the difference really. I think it was on. I honestly I don't really see a difference here. Like all it does is it makes it like look kind of darker or kind of lighter. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave that off because once again, it adds to my processing load, and I'd rather have that down. Even though it's like my graphical effects quality is lower, these values that I'm worried about right here, the image, model, and lighting, haven't changed. So, um, yeah, the rest of it, let's see, lens distortion. I'm not seeing what it does here. It kind of adds like a 3D effect almost. Like looking at the image on the bottom of the screen, it kind of looks like it's got like another layer of it that's kind of almost like see-through, but it's like you could still tell it's like overlapping the same image, but it's like shifted over to the right slightly. I think I'm gonna turn that off because like that might be an issue later. Like I might see some things and then think it's like a moving item and it's not. It's just like I'm seeing two of the same thing. And if I'm drinking beer, I'm already seeing double, so it's like, I'll be seeing four of the same thing at that point. What about Bloom? How's that one doing? I think we're gonna leave all the lighting stuff alone. I'm happy with those settings so far. Maybe texture filter quality. All right, that's the highest I think. Texture quality. All right, so I think six is probably the highest I'll go. Because what happens? Let's see. Recommended VRAM amount. We'll do 6. I know I can go up to 12 because I have 3060 with the 12 gigs, but I'm also streaming, so I don't want to do too much. I just want to see what it looks like if I go all the way. Oh, I guess 8 is all the way. Okay, well, we'll do 6. 6 is fine. VSync, I'm going to leave those alone. Mesh quality, is there max? Yeah, I'm not really seeing a difference there. I think we're good. I'm not gonna fuck with anything else. Let's just make sure that those settings changed. Yeah, they did. Okay, sweet. Alright, we're gonna be playing as Leon now that we're finally kind of set up and ready to go. Sorry, it's like a little bit of a process for me right now. I'm just trying to get everything situated. This is gonna add a little bit of time to the video on YouTube, of course, but hopefully we can get a good solid intro to this. We'll be playing on standard. I've already played the game on hardcore, but I don't have my new game plus, so I don't feel like doing that again. Although that is kind of funny. If I do hardcore, it's kind of like the old school saving process where I have to have an ink ribbon to save. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. But we'll just do standard. We did standard for Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. I think in order to get a good baseline. But yeah, like I was saying before the cutscene, since I had already played the games on standard, I want to keep a baseline for all of the games when I do my review. So I think that's what we'll do from this point forward, is just play everything on standard. We're not going to play easy mode, we're not going to play hard mode, we're just going to play right down the middle. And that'll be our gauge of, like, you know, how difficult the games are, how fun they are. And I feel like that's the way to go. Although, like, I know if I played all the games on the hardest difficulty, that would be the best test to see which is the hardest difficulty. But, you know, we're also just doing it for the story as well, so I don't want to overdo it. But also, real quick, this is something I noticed a long time ago. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, if you step out from the overhang, there's a change in audio. You can actually hear the rain a little bit more. Oh, your guy covers up too. That price of gas, dude, that's crazy. $1.06 for regular. I think the lowest I've ever seen a gallon of gas go for, it's back when I had my Crown Vic. I had the ability to have flex fuel, which it's basically E85 or ethanol 85, and the lowest I ever was able to buy that for was $1.49. That was the lowest, and that was at a time where regular gas was like, I would say like $2.15 or $2.20 a gallon, like somewhere between there. I think that would be insane to see those prices. $1.06 would be criminal right now. Like I would love to see that. Yeah, this game actually looks pretty sick. I'm pretty sure it looks pretty similar on the PS4, but you know, considering I'm on PC, you kind of expect this. This is kind of like a baseline for how video games should look. Maybe the sensitivity is a little too high. I feel like I'm spinning around too much. Yeah, I gotta change that a little bit, because if I get a jump scare or something, I'm gonna be flying around the screen. That's gonna look bad. We'll put it right there. We'll drop it down a notch, and we'll drop down while aiming as well, because if that's an indication of how fast we're spinning around, aiming is gonna be terrible. There's a lot of blood here. And I think it's also important to note that based on what I know about the games, based on what I know about the lore, this is all happening like around the same time that everything's going on at the mansions from Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. So basically while Chris and Jill are going through, and Rebecca and Billy and all of them are going through the mansions, this is going on in the town or in the city of Raccoon City. And I think if I were to guess as to like how they came about the first Resident Evil film, that was basically portraying the security team that went into the hive, like quote unquote the hive, or like the labs, prior to Resident Evil and Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0 taking place. So like the movie, the first film, that happened, like in my mind, that's how it would have played out. Is like that happened before the events that transpired in the first game and 0. And then this happened simultaneously, but like obviously the night of, because obviously the outbreak hadn't occurred yet. Damn, price of ice is more expensive than a gallon of gas. $2 for a bag of ice. I think you can get ice cheaper now too. Like you get like a 5-gallon bag of ice for like, I think about $2. $2 for a 5-gallon bag of ice. Maybe it's the same price. I don't know. I know if you want to get a 20-pound bag, it's like $5, but yeah, let's see what we got here. Pump number 2. Okay. Well, I like the detail. Hamburgers. So they get price of the hamburgers or no? I can't read that. It's too small. Limited offer, beer on sale, only $5.99. For what, like a 6-pack?
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Yeah, no shit. You got all the blood on the ground. That's not transmission fluid, buddy. Well, hello. What do we got here? Little bikini action there. Nice. Nice. Sounds like a zombie over there. And over here sounds like an injured person. Let's get some snacks for the road. What do we want? This is the medicine aisle. Got laundry detergent, cleaning materials. Selected beer, $23.99. That one's, oh my god, $8 more for that. Oh, another bikini. Hello. Alright, what do we got here? What kind of magazines? We need some light reading. It's gonna be a long trip to Raccoon City. I've already read that one. I already got that one at home. I'm not gonna buy that.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Alright, well, I'll be back. I gotta get snacks first. Dude, it's kind of cool. They got a lot of detailed like props. Like a lot of this probably took a lot of time to render too. Put into the game. This guy got fucked up. So it must have happened outside and he ran inside now. This is an employee, he's not the cop. Motherfucker, you closed the door on me? That's fucked up. There you go. It's a big part of his neck. Dude, the body deformation is so cool, dude. Taking chunks out of that guy's face, just like that guy got bit in the neck. And you can move the zombies around. This game is pretty damn good so far. I like this. We got some ramen down here. Pizza. What do we got there? Some more. Ooh, hello. Hello, ladies. Alright, what do we need this key for? Storage room key. Alright, well, I'll see you ladies later. Only have 6 bullets left. That sucks. Oh, you're not dead? Stay down. Alright, so it took me like, what, 7 shots to put him down? Alright, we use that key. Let's get out of here. It's infected. It's infected. We gotta go. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like this. I'm not supposed to die. Over here, just looking around. These guys. Yeah, the characters look really good. never noticed that. The background was like a grid of the city. You want to walk somewhere else? Rain effects, dude. Crazy. This is kind of wild. There are collectibles that you can shoot and stuff. I'm just not worried about those. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some that are off map or off screen that I have to find. That's insane. And yeah. All right, let's see how close that that map on Dead by Daylight is to this. It's been a while since I played this game, so the only comparison I have is when I played Dead by Daylight. This place is fucking cool, man. I like this. This looks good. I didn't really appreciate it at the time because I was on console. Like, everything kind of just had like the same kind of look at the time. But yeah, this is a good looking game. There's some first aid.
Is anybody here?
kind of looks like he's carrying a high point, dude. Is that a fucking high point? It kind of looks like a high point. The fuck is he carrying, dude? What kind of gun is that, dude? I swear to God, if that's a high point, I've lost all respect for Leon. Well, I don't have tape or a knife, which I think is a little ridiculous. I have to find a knife before I can cut that open. But, alright, so the proportions of the building is a little off from what Dead by Daylight has, but they do a close enough job to make it look like it. I like that. I guess we'll go through this one. Green herb, yep, we'll take that. Oh, Marvin. Yeah, we come across him later. Officer of the Month. Yeah, he's a good guy. I'm trying to get that magazine. I may end up doing like guides to get all the codes and stuff for the safes, but I'm not really sure how I want to do that. If I want to do that at all, I may just play naturally, and if I don't know the codes, I don't do it. We'll see. Because I don't remember if some of the safes have items that are required for the puzzles to like progress through the map or not. So, if I like once again, if I get tied up on a part of the game for too long, and it's like, you know, preventing me from progressing, I'm going to use a guide to get through it. Damn. Yeah, so that's another puzzle. I still have to go downstairs and mess with that computer, I think, but I'm exploring a little bit, checking to see what's available to me. I need a diamond spade key to get through a couple of these doors, it looks like. Alright, here we go. How do I get to that guy? It says keep out, but I'm a rule breaker. Probably need another fuse for that. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's locked. Okay. That guy is clearly a zombie that's gonna go after me, so just gotta be ready for it, I guess. Turn the lights on in this bitch. Is there nothing in this room? I guess not. Let's go. Holy shit. A lot of bodies there. What's over this way? Damn, dude, someone took a fat ass shit and flooded the entire floor, man. Like, this goes all the way from here, all the way out to the door I came through. That's crazy. They really fucked up that bathroom. Must have been taco night or something.
Jesus.
5 bodies right here. Need bolt cutters for that lock.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Officer's notebook. What do we got? Statue. Okay, I need 3 medallions. Parking way or parking lot. That's the way out. Yeah, I know that. Elevator. I think that's what that stands for. All right. All right, that's the combination for that guy. All right, let's go do that then. Let's actually. How do we pull up? Hey Crimson, hey, thanks for the follow. How do we pull up that notebook here? Here we go. Got a lion, Looks like an arrow or something, and then a bird. Let's do that. Bro! I popped this whole fucking crate, dude. That's crazy. I can't fight all these guys. We don't have enough ammo. Oh, this guy's got ammo? We'll take that. They're gonna bust through that door. Oh, I missed that one. I don't remember this game being that good. So, how are you? Doing good. How are you? Oh shit, there's somebody there. No, he doesn't see us. We're not gonna fight him. This door's open now. I think we might be trapped in here. No, we're not. We're not trapped. I need to stop missing my shots, though. What's up, Marvin?
Has anyone else started this?
But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week and I got told to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Hey, Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passage would lighten the trip.
This is good news. We can get you to the hospital.
No, I am not.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I come with you, but I just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
Can't take
Stop. Don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Combat knife. Nice. Nice. The only thing I will say is, like, I put my graphics settings really high. The texture details should be a lot higher. But the hair, like his beard was like fading in and out. It was not like consistent. Like now you can kind of see it, but like at different angles it disappears. Maybe it's like just the thing with hair, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, he's not looking so good. I kind of regret shooting as much as I did. I guess I didn't need to. But here we go. I remember this one. This one was a lion. This one was that right there. And then this one was a bird. Yeah, it was a bird. Alright, let's see it. There we go. Lion medallion. Sweet. And we'll put the... I guess I don't have a place for the medallion yet. Hang on, actually, let me go back to that. I just saw it. What's that reference to? The goddess statue? Okay. That's right here. I just want to make sure I put that medallion away. I don't want to have it on me. There we go. Nice. We need 2 more, and then we're done.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, the passage is open.
Alright, what do I have in my inventory that I can get rid of? I guess we'll put the first aid spray and the herbs away. We'll keep that piece of wood on us. That'll go there. That'll go there. Yeah, fucked up. Oh, fuck. That kind of startled me a little bit. Yeah, claw marks in the door frame like that. That's crazy. We'll board up this window. There we go. More ammo. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take some ammo. Record of events. I'm not going to read this out loud, but if you guys want to pause it or whatever to watch or to read, go for it. Police station, first floor map. Alright, cool. So we are operations room. Got a lot of rooms to check still. Oh, I can... Oh, dude. That's tight. I can actually interact with the map and look around. That's kind of cool, actually. We'll eventually go through there, but I want to check this door, see if we... Oh, that's locked. Can't go through there. He really wants his snacks. Bro, the fact that I just cut off his arm is kind of crazy. That actually was wild. Damn. He broke the glass already. He could have gotten his snacks. He sat there the whole time, just trying to get a bag of chips. Is this door locked? Yeah, it is. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is like the armory. Okay. Alright, 203. What do we got here? 208. Need a key card for this, for the shotgun. 109. 106. I think that's so cool that they can actually open doors now. Because from Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1, once you went into a new area, the zombies couldn't follow you around. But evidently now they can, so that's really neat. Which keys can I open up here? Let's do 106. Alright. 105. I don't know if it's going to open anything. No. 104. Nope. 107. 108. 109. Okay, so we got 2 of the doors open. We'll need more keys to open everything else, I guess. Because what is this one? 102, 103. Alright. On the other side, I think it's like 20 something. Little film. Okay. .208 and 203. So we're not gonna be able to do anything until we get the number 2 and 3. Okay. Easy day. Zombie over there. Fuck that zombie. Gunpowder for handgun ammo, high grade for shotgun, and for magnum I need 2 yellow. We're just gonna collect resources while we can. fact that he didn't die kind of surprised me there. Oh fuck, my knife has durability. I didn't even know that. So the knife actually can fall apart. That's not good. We don't want to lose our knife because we might need it for actual things. Alright, let's see here. Rookie's first assignment. We're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Alright, so the initials of our first names. Cool, so that's the riddle. Oh, what's this side? Okay, so M. Oh fuck, he's dead. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the collectibles I was talking about. You can hear him. That's our first one. I think there was one in the beginning, like the intro to the game, and I don't think you'll be able to get it if you don't like get it before you get to the Raccoon City Police Department. But I might be wrong. All right, MR, and then who's this guy? I guess we'll have to just guess. We got M, R. We'll do H first. Nope. I, J, K, F, G. Alright, MRG. That's the first side. We got D, E. Is that N? Yeah, D-E-N. Okay. Oh, there's his name. Right there. Okay, so yeah. It was a G. Alright, we got D-E-N for the other side. Or, no, it's backwards, so it's N-E-D. Ned. Alright, let's see what we got here. What'd they leave us? Hey, high capacity magazine. Nice, thanks guys. That's my name right there, Leon S. Kennedy. Alright. Now we got that stendo mag on this shit. Alright, we don't have that key. There is a safe in here. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the safes too much unless I can find the codes naturally. I don't remember if there's anything in the safes that requires me to have in my possession to like proceed on to the story, so they're really not that necessary in my opinion. We're not going to worry about them too much. Alright, we'll come back. We're going to be coming back to this area anyway, so I'm sure we'll find the code by then. Let's board up this window since he wants to come on through. There you go. What is this? More gunpowder? Yeah, we'll save the gunpowder. What is this? Medicinal benefits of herbs. Okay, this is just a tutorial on how to use herbs. Alright, I don't need that help. We're gonna put the gunpowder away, because I don't think we're gonna need that anytime soon. We'll put the herb away too. Alright, what do we got here? Film contains evidence, do not leave out. Okay. What was that? Was that a prompt? No, it was not. that picture? I wanted to take a look at it because there might have been stuff on the back. Nope, there's not. Alright, so is there a way to get the legend up? I want to see the legend. I'm not sure what these little icons are for. Because I thought I already interacted with it, unless I have to go back here later on with another photo or something. I think maybe I do. Once again, it's been a while since I played this game, so just kind of going off of memory here. This game does look good, though. Pretty happy with it. Oh yeah. Dude, I love how their heads just explode like that. That's so cool. The gore in this game is crazy. We're gonna put that away. I remember there being a locker in this room that we have to use like a code for. Oh, fuck! I was not ready for that, dude. That got me, actually. Yeah, okay, so... I'm not gonna try to guess that yet, because I'm sure we're gonna have to come back to this spot. Getting a shotgun ammo already, that's nice. Nothing in there. Portable safe. Portable safe instructions. Corresponding light up. Its corresponding lamp. So I have to examine this. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I need a little bit of time with this. Hang on. Hang on. I'm playing like a jackass right now. I feel like I can solve this. Fuck. Maybe not. Okay, hang on. I think the thing that is throwing me off is that it resets to a different button when I click on something else. That's actually kind of screwing me up here. Alright, fuck you. Fuck you, game. Alright, let's see. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh. No. Oh. Oh shit, hold on. No. Alright, now which one is that top one? Is it... That one? No. It's that one. Okay. Alright, fuck. Alright, hang on. We'll get it. We'll get it. No rush, no rush. There we go. We got it. Took us like 20 tries, but we got it. Oh, which one is that? Okay. We don't have the code for that yet, so we'll come back, obviously. We can go up a floor. Want to investigate as much as I can before I have to go back. Another code. Okay. Well, we don't have a code for that. Hey, we got the key though. Sweet. We're starting to have access to things now. I'm gonna go back and dump off some items, maybe organize a little bit here. I do like that the outside, you can hear the outside sounds a little bit better now because he broke the window. The sound occlusion is really good in this game. I like that. Alright, so we don't need shotgun ammo yet. We don't have a shotgun. Yeah, we'll go back to that armory, put that key on that item thing, maybe unlock some things, and then go back. $201. No, okay, so what do we have? 204. Nope. 205. Nope. 206. Nope. 6. Nope. 207. 208. Here we go. Nice. And then maybe not even a 209, maybe? No. Okay, so we got 2 open doors now. We just need the 3, and then we'll have everything open. 203 and then 103. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna backtrack slightly just to unlock some doors with that spade key that we have now. Now, if we need to move around the map or maneuver, we can do it quickly without any issues.
Yes. I knew she'd make it. Yeah. Name's Claire. Italian.
Get to that courtyard. Second floor. Inside.
I'm on it. Thanks.
We're not really quite ready to do that. I'm just gonna unlock the doors for now, and then I want to go back to that stairwell to the top floor. I want to investigate that one room that was locked. This should be the library if I remember correctly. Yes. Red book. We'll take a red book. physics that they have in this game are crazy, bro. I love that. Like, you actually... Like, it feels like I'm actually shooting these fucking zombies. Like, they're moving around naturally. It's not like they're just, like, getting sent flying. Although I would argue if you get a headshot on a zombie, it should go down immediately. But that's a conversation for another time. What do we have here? I remember this being a pain in the ass. At some point, I'm going to have to deal with that. Yeah, I knew there was an item back here. Found it. Oh, I missed. There we go. I was not ready for that. That actually kind of got me a little bit. Alright, well, we don't quite have the tools to fix that problem yet, so we'll move on. We'll take that. Take another knife. What do we have here? Another key? What is that? Actually, let's examine this, see what this is all about. Oh, you know what this is? This is for that statue. Okay, I know what that's for. I need that for later. It's another map for the second floor. Okay, cool. We're not quite ready to do all that exploring yet, but I do want to make it to the third floor at some point to investigate that doorway there. Because I don't think I went all the way through. Or no, did I? I think I did. Or no, I did not. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's the shower room. That's the room I thought about. Okay, we did not go all the way through. There was a door there that was locked or closed. And I want to check this area out as well. But we gotta pull up our journal and figure out the items for this. I gotta find it though. No, where the fuck is it? It's the letter or the notebook I got from that one cop. Oh, here it is. Alright, this is fish with a scorpion and looks like a vase with water. So we got fish, scorpion. There we go. Do I have space for this? No, I don't. Can I drop an item? Discarded items can't be... Yeah, fuck it. I don't need that knife anyway. Alright, let's go back real quick. Drop some items off, and then we'll come back and clear out the area a little bit more. Keep in mind this is only the first side. I think the other side has a key as well that I have to open the door with. Or a door that I have to use the key to open. Can't talk. We don't need that book yet, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, okay, so I was going to go through the rest of the way here and clear out this floor the best I can. At some point, the game is really going to step up in difficulty, and I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm dreading the introduction of a certain character. Oh, this door's locked anyway. Cool. Alright. Let's go back to that stairwell downstairs, up and around, and then we'll come to the second floor of this area here. Man, this game looks so good, man. Especially compared to the other games. Like, not that the other games were bad, but Resident Evil 0 and 1, like, I know that they're older games, obviously, but man, this is next level right here. It would be nice if, like, I could pick up ammo off the cops. Like, if they died, I could just grab the ammo that they have. That would be really nice. Let's see. I don't remember what kind of key that one was, but I'm pretty sure I don't have it yet. Alright, we're gonna just continue on. Second floor is blocked off by the steam. I don't have the valve for it yet, or the valve handle. Alright. That's a liquor. Yeah, I don't know if we're ready for that fight. Oh, let's see, what is this one? To any survivors. Alright, let's see. Slip right by them, probably. Like, they have, like, that room of, like, uncertainty there. I love that. Grab and creep around as slow as possible around them, yeah. Oh, I love that. That's cool. That was a cool letter. So yeah, if you're stealthy, you're not gonna get as much attention to you with these liquors. Not to say you won't get any attention, but you'll get less of it. Oh, we don't have the detonator for this. A lot of dead cops in there. Oh, hello. Hip pouch. Yes. More space. That's cool. I forgot that you get a lot more inventory space than in the other games, too. Find the detonators. And I think that's the last little charm thing I need right there. I might be wrong though. Maybe not charm, but the medallion. Oh wait. I could have just gone through there? Damn, that's crazy. Alright, well, That's a locker, yeah. Okay, so the lockers show up on the map. That's cool. We gotta keep an eye out for those little Raccoon City mascot things, the little, like, bobbleheads. That's how we get collectibles and stuff at the end. Not that it's important, but, you know, just keep an eye out for them, I guess. I've so far only found one. It's been a while since I played the game, so, like, once again, like, my memory is not the best, so I don't remember where any of these things are. So we'll basically be playing from, like, a fresh set of eyes, basically. I haven't used any guides yet, so I'd like to keep it that way for as long as possible. Alright, put these away. We don't need ammo yet. I like that you can manage your inventory a little bit too. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see here. Alright, now I think we'll go over to the west wing a little bit here. We don't have bolt cutters yet, and I know there's going to be a couple of rooms that require bolt cutters. So we'll just keep an eye out for that as well. Alright, we've already been through here. There's a safe on this side, but I wouldn't even begin to know what the code is without using like a guide or something. We need a lever for that. Art room. Oh, we're gonna need that, what you call it? The, the book. Oh, we can get that shotgun now, though. We gotta go back. We gotta combine it with that hand, and then we'll bring him back. Yeah, we'll be coming back. Yeah, the sound and the visuals for this game are really good. I think they did a really good job with this one. And I was actually giving Resident Evil 1 a lot of praise over Resident Evil 0, but like so far this game, like I know this is a remake of an older game, but this one blows both of those games out of the water completely. There we go. And then I'll go back to the weapons room and grab that shotgun. So we might as well, right? That's my boy right there. That shotgun is mine. I do like that there's a weapon circle or a weapon wheel now, so I can choose between weapons instead of pull my inventory right away. I kind of want to do another loop real quick, just because I think there is a door that I can access now that I have the key. I'm not really sure. I just want to verify it. Also, if I can put more boards on these windows, that'd be great. I know I'm going to be coming through these areas route, so makes sense to put it up now. That one's the clover. We don't have that one. Oh, these two windows, that kind of sucks. You never have enough enough boards. Okay, that's a chain. Okay, so that was the door I was worried about, but I don't have a key anyway for that. I need the bolt cutters. We'll be coming back to this spot again. Alright, let's make sure we got all the things that we need though. I guess maybe I'll bring that shotgun ammo with me now. I guess there's a reason for it now. Also, it cannot be understated how much I love that I can just go through a door and not have to wait for a loading screen. I've been crying about that for the last 2 games, and it's such a relief that I don't have to do that. I know that maybe for the original Resident Evil 2 or Nemesis, they probably still had the loading screen for the doors, but yeah, dude, like not having to sit there for like 10 extra seconds every time you go through a new door or a room. It's crazy. I love that. Alright, I don't know what this goes to. Maybe it's in the journal. Is it here in the journal? I don't think it would be. We'll keep it honest though. I don't know where we would take that scepter, but it's clearly useful for something. That helicopter fucking sucks at flying.
Claire! Hold on. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Probably could have checked on the pilot first, made sure he was okay.
Claire.
Too late now.
Full coverage is not enough. Guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. How are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
You lucky with your brother?
No, like,
There. Don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him.
He's like, I think you should leave.
That situation.
There's that bolt cutter I was talking about. It's like, yeah, maybe you should leave, and it's not a suggestion. Is there anything over here that I can grab? Oh, shit. Yeah, genuinely, I think he could have checked on the pilot before going down to Claire, but once again, that's just me. So I'll be going back through the little east office area. No, we're not gonna board up this one. I don't even think we're gonna be coming back to this area too often. At least not through this area right here. We'll probably go from the second floor or something. We need to get around. Keep the boards for the other wing of the building. Oh, I thought I could cut that tape. Maybe I was able to open that up or something. That zombie really wanted me. You can have that instead. Won't die. Oh, there's that valve handle I need. Shit, I need to go dump some items off. We'll come back for that valve handle, obviously. We're gonna have to. We'll move this, actually. That'll be perfect. Anything over here? Any collectibles? Yeah, more gunpowder in there. Flashbang, okay. Well, oh, herbs. Yeah, we'll put the shotgun back. We're not going to use the shotgun as often as I thought. And that's a fuse, so we need that. Shit. Okay, well, maybe I can finagle my way underneath this door again. No, I can't. Okay, we gotta go a long way around. Just because I don't have enough space to put that fuse on my character. But, yeah, that kind of sucks. Going the long way around. Oh, there's a herb there on the windowsill, too. Since Marvin didn't respond to the radio call, I think he's gonna be dead. I think he's gonna be a zombie. Yeah, he's laying down now. That's not good. I think maybe before I interact with him, I'm gonna go deposit items and then go clear out that east wing real quick. We'll come back. We'll store that. We're gonna store that. Store the ammo. We don't know what the scepter's for, so we're storing that. Yeah, I'm hoping I have enough slots for everything now. Yeah, this game looks really fucking good, and it sounds just as good. I'm a big fan of it. Now, like, you're gonna have purists that are gonna say, like, oh, it's not the original story, it's not the same type of, like, layout, and the game is completely different from the OG. Like, I get it, but personally, I think the smooth gameplay and everything is a huge plus for me, and the visuals and the sound are also good. So far, the corny dialogue isn't that bad, so, you know, it's not like the typical, like, 90s action star corny acting that's going on, but you know, I get, like, if it's not the same as the original, it's gonna be obviously it's not it would be bad to call it the same game, because it's not, but you know, for a modern game, I like this a lot. I think this is a really good game. flashbang. We'll take that as well. We got gunpowder somewhere here on the table. We're gonna put the fuse on the door real quick, and then we'll come back and grab everything from this room. That should be everything. Now, if I check the map, this... Oh, the valve. Yeah, I need that valve. The valve handle. That's fine. We're gonna just go through this door now. We don't have to go all the way around anymore. Store all of this junk. I was thinking I might need the flashbang, but I think we'll just put it away for now. I just can't get over the look of this place, man. It's so cool. See how our boy Marvin is doing. Barely. Call that alive? Alright, we'll go through this area again just because I know that there's a locked door with a chain on it, so we'll pop that lock open. As far as second floor is concerned, I don't know if there's anything else that we can do on the east wing. Second floor, we're going to have to turn on that valve or turn it off, and then it'll give us access to this area here. And then third floor, I think we're pretty much at a standstill with third floor for now. I think we gain access to it from the east wing first, and then also in the library there's a doorway there, but we don't have a way to get that jack to, because there's a jack holding up one of the bookshelves. We don't have the handle for the jack yet, so we're still a little behind on the story, but I think once I do a few more things, I'm gonna start wrapping things up for this episode. But I want to get a little further ahead. It's gonna be a little longer of a video, but I think that's gonna be fine. A lot of zombies. Can they not go through this window, or what? What's going on with these windows? Alright, we'll use the bolt cutters here. What do we got here? Is that a detonator? We don't have all the parts for it though. That's locker room is cap. Oh, that's how we find the codes. We have to look around the map for random words. I was looking for notebooks and stuff. Fuck. All right, well that's fine. At least we have our first locker code. And that's the heart key. We don't have that. What does this unlock? This unlocks to the main area here, so we don't have to backtrack as much. Alright, that's perfect. And then we'll go and, yeah, we cleared everything out here. We just need to get the clover key and then the heart key for those two doors. We'll go deposit some items in the item box, and then we'll, go upstairs. I don't think I'm going to carry these boards with me anymore. The zombie up there is animated. Alright, so we'll put the boards away. With the flashbangs away, that away. Yeah, I'll put the detonator thing away too. We'll just keep our inventory as minimal as we can. And we'll just collect things as we go. Yeah, she's gone. Where'd she go? Oh, she's right there. I also like the fact that it doesn't even seem like I'm fighting the same type of zombies. Like, it's like, it kind of feels like there's different characters. Like, every single one of them is different. They have a different appearance, different outfit. Yeah, I like that a lot. Damn, bitch. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I think that's cool. This guy's gonna stand up on me, I know. Alright, this one was Cap. And what are we gonna get out of here? Shotgun ammo, nice. This should be the valve. Let's get rid of the valve now. Now, we should have access to most of these rooms. Maybe not everything. Actually, I don't think we can get in the linen room. But we should have access to maybe the STARS office. Let's see. I really like the props and everything in this. Everything seems like it has a place. And it's like a lived-in space. Oh shit. There's a liquor. He tore these boys apart. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that thing. That thing is angry. The 9-volt battery, I need that for the detonator, I think. Alright, what's this? Internal memo. Move STARS office to second floor to the West Wing. Oh, okay, so West Wing first floor office. 9 left. 15 right. 7 left. So is that the safe that's in that one room where I got Leon's? Yeah, I'd probably... Okay, west office. That would make sense, yeah. Left 9, right 15, left 7. Luckily, I get to carry that note with me, so I don't have to memorize those numbers. Let's see what we can carry, though. If I can, if I can just get everything put together here, that'd be great. Oh, we got the Magnum over there. Little Deagle. Oh, we don't have anything for that yet. Oh, wait, I hear another... There we go, another bobblehead. Let's see if I can get him with a knife. Nope. I gotta shoot it. Hopefully that liquor doesn't come in here. I missed? What? Okay, he didn't come in. That's good. let's see. Maybe we'll just combine these gunpowders just to have more shotgun ammo. Just consolidate space and make sure that we clear the room as much as we can. There should be a flashbang left, and that should be everything that I can grab in the office area. Yeah, then there's a computer. As far as I can tell, it should be everything, minus the computer and the armory. That's right there. Let's see, what else? Anything in here? That's the photo of the STARS members. It's kind of hard to tell from here who is who, but I know that there's other photos online that you can find that are like the expanded version of that photo, and you can actually see some better details of the characters and such. I don't know if I want to explore down there yet. I know the linen room's right there. I kind of feel like backtracking a little bit because I have the detonator and the battery, so I think now I can blow open that one wall on, I think it's the third floor. Yeah, third floor over here. I can blow that open and get ahead that way. I also don't have my preferred weapon to deal with liquors. I'm going to bring my shotgun up here next time I come up here. I'm going to fuck up that liquor. Alright, we'll go downstairs. We'll go upstairs after we get the detonator in hand. And then we'll clear out that barricade. I think that's the play. Where's that? Let's store that, store that, store that, collect that, combine those two. There we go. Detonator is completed. Thinking I might bring the shotgun out though. Yeah, we'll put the pistol away. I just want to make sure I'm keeping to a lighter inventory. Alright, let's go. Back upstairs. Do I have that detonator on me? Did I not? Okay, I did. I did grab it. I thought for a second I forgot it. Maybe, actually, I'll just go kill that liquor. And then we'll clear out the rest of this floor and then go upstairs and clear out that, that barricade. Bro. One hit from that thing fucked me up. I almost feel like I died to that thing. Oh, I can unlock this now. Sweet. So this is to the lounge, and then I think that's where the, I think it's a unicorn or a horse. Yeah, that's a unicorn. Okay, yeah, the horn on top is dead giveaway, and then we got a pink diamond key that goes here. We don't have that yet. Alright, so, yeah, we'll be going back around. I think we'll go get health first before I blow open that barricade. I didn't realize the liquor was gonna screw with me that much. And shit, we might even be out of ammo for the shotgun soon, so I might even just switch back to that pistol. Not sure yet. Just wanna make sure I get full health first before we move on. take green and a red. Nice. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that liquor I think took 5 shots from my shotgun, because I think I had a stack of 10, and it used basically half of my stack, so... Alright, we gotta figure out this code, though. Is this one also cap? No. Is it FAP? FCP, FCO, FCN, FCM. You know what, maybe we do this. We do all the combinations that we can. I just realized how many choices we're gonna have to go through to get this, but if we're just killing time anyways, not really gonna harm anything, I guess. And keep in mind, this is only the first, like, category, I think, because we still gotta go through A and then all the other letters, doing this whole process over again. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I misclicked. That was a misclick, everybody. We're not gonna do that, actually. That's gonna take way too long. I just thought about that. There's too many combinations. I'll be there all day. We'll just have to find the code for that. Alright, let's check this place out. What was in this room again? Was it just a... Oh, the library. Okay. We're not going in there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I want to make sure we have access to that place if we need to run. Something big and mean just started yelling and screaming and screeching, so hopefully we don't get fucked up in here. Yeah, it probably came through that hole there. Oh, you know what? This is another statue. What's this one? A person, a bow, and a snake. Alright. Person. A bow. And a snake. There we go. That's the last medallion we needed for the main room. Alright, now that should be everything. We may not need to come back to this place. Oh shit, it is right on my ass. That was close. That was close. That was actually kind of intense. I thought they were blind and they lied to me. That thing was right after me. It went right for me. Alright, well, now that we don't have to go back that way, that liquor can have that room. That room belongs to it now. Alright, guys. Here we go. Marvin still looks like shit. What else do we have? Do we have anything that we can do quickly? No, it's just these fucking codes. Oh, no, first floor. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Codes. We'll go down a floor. We'll put the medallion on the statue thing, and then we'll go to the west wing. Do that safe. I think it was L7 12. No, L759. Let's see it. 15. Okay, so 9, 15, 7. Okay, I was way off. What's up, Mel? How we doing? Or Marvin? Nice. I think this needs a key still. We don't have access to it just yet. Find a way out. Okay, well, we're not quite there yet. Let's go through here. Alright. Left 9, right 15, and then 7. Nice, more inventory space. Love to see that. Sweet. That's huge. Alright, well, evidently there's still stuff in the east office. I'm gonna go investigate that real quick. I know that there's still stuff in here that I'm not really too concerned with. I don't have the button for it, so I can't do all those. Second floor, obviously there's still gonna be things in the armory and the STARS office. Waiting room, there's that safe. I don't have the lever for that door, which will gain me access to all of this. Third floor, I just need to get that safe opened up, or a locker. And then, you know, once I have access to the lever, or I'm sorry, the handle for the jack that's in the library, then I'll gain access to this top floor here. Otherwise, I'd have to come from the east wing and go all the way around. But, yeah, we're starting to unlock stuff. I mean, we're making a huge dent. This is only our first episode, so, you know, YouTubers are going to be eating good. Let's get rid of this shotgun, though. We're going to bring the pistol back out. Maybe even craft some ammo for it. Or not. I'll wait until I'm out of ammo completely. I'm not going to craft anything. But I do want to go and try to clear out this side of the map first before I get too far. Alright, now I've got everything from this room. Alright, we'll not have to come back to this room ever again. Bro, that's a TV up there. That's crazy. Look how much real estate that small TV takes up, just to have it mounted up there, up on the ceiling like that. That's crazy. That's how TVs were back in the day, man. I miss those fuckers. People still use those TVs too for like little like security cameras and stuff. They set them up to those TVs and they use them to monitor things all the time. It's not as common to see them though. Alright, I'm thinking... I mean, we're pretty much... I feel like this would be a good stopping point. I've explored everything I can without, like, using guides to unlock safes, because I would like to avoid using guides as much as I can. So... yeah, I'm thinking, now that we have access to that underground area, maybe we just, just call a save here. Maybe we'll do a cutscene if there is one.
That's it. That's our way
You're my hero, Marvin. Alright. That was our first puzzle, and we solved it. Let's see if there's a typewriter in here. Let me just collect these items first. Oh, you know what? This is supposed to be one of the mansions from the, or is that a mansion, or is that the RPD? I can't really tell. Hold on. No, that looks like one of the mansions. Maybe that's from Resident Evil 1. Like, is that Spencer's mansion or something? What do we have here? This needs a handle. I don't have that yet. Gunpowder. This is a fancy office, dude. Imagine conducting business in here every day. Alright, let's store these items. Yeah, there's an elevator. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna save it. It's gonna be our first save. Damn, that was quick. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, an hour and 40 minutes just about for our first session. It's not too bad. The video is going to be longer, of course. I did a lot of talking, and I took a while to set up. But, I'm liking this. This is a nice little refreshing playthrough. I played it before, but I really didn't appreciate it. And now I'm actually, like, kind of paying attention to smaller details and things. And, dude, like, look at this background for the loading screen. That's kind of intense. Like, it kind of reminds me of Left 4 Dead a little bit with, like, Mercy Hospital or the campaign No Mercy. Like, where you're just going through the city and just everything's falling apart. That's what this vibe reminds me of. But, yeah, I'm digging this. This is a lot of fun so far. Let's see. I think, yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this video for YouTube. And I believe I did say that I was going to do some Resident Evil 1, but I think we're going to hold off on that, actually. So, I know I promised it, or I mentioned it in my last video on YouTube here, but I think we're going to just try to take advantage and, not take advantage, but I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want to take too many things all at once and then get burnt out on the whole Resident Evil thing. So I'm having fun playing the games in one playthrough, and it's kind of a challenge as it is to do it live and then also, you know, making a video out of it. So if uh if I happen to play the Jill version of Resident Evil 1 or Jill's story, it'll have to be off the stream or offline, just so I can enjoy what I'm doing right now. Because if I just play Resident Evil nonstop, it's gonna burn me out, and I want to make sure that I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So for now, at least for now, I might change my mind later, but for now we're just gonna stick to just doing the one episode kind of thing, one episode a day, and we're just bringing it back to the stream now. That's the only difference. So all of you guys watching on Kick and Twitch, this is what we've been doing on YouTube lately. So if you guys want to get caught up and see what you guys have been missing out, I recommend checking out our gaming channel. It should be linked down below. HoosierMarineMAK Gaming, all one word. We've been pretty much busting out Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 in the time that we've been away, but you guys didn't miss it, of course, because we were playing Dead by Daylight, so you guys just saw us playing that. But before we played Dead by Daylight, we were doing Resident Evil, so we were knocking that out of the park. So, yeah, we've been treating YouTube pretty well, so now we're sharing the love. And once again, if you guys want to do me a favor and share your feedback on the games that you've played so far in regards to Resident Evil. If you guys have any perspectives that maybe I'm missing when I'm like giving my little critiques or sharing my thoughts or criticisms, I'm biased, so I'm going to see things in one way or another, and having other perspectives might help me have a more effective review towards the end of this. So I invite you guys now to share your thoughts and your concerns or your comments, your likes and dislikes, so that way we can add to the review later on down the road and have a more, I guess, fulfilled review. It'll have everybody's perspectives all in one place, or at least it'll help structure my opinions or my perspective in a better light. So I'll be able to deliver a better review for everybody to watch, and hopefully that um, that gives you guys the opportunity to share your piece and be a part of the video experience as well. But yeah, if you guys don't let me know what's wrong with the videos or what's going on, I won't know how to fix things. So once again I invite you guys to share your thoughts. So if there are any issues or any problems you guys have with the viewing experience or the videos or my perspectives on things, this is your time to share your thoughts, and it'll allow me some time to make some improvements and hopefully deliver a better video for you guys moving forward. But yeah, that's pretty much my spiel there. Once again, though, we're going to be playing Resident Evil. We're going to be moving through all the games in chronological order, not in the order that they were released, but in the order that they would be in their timeline in the respective space of the game like universe. Um, so we're currently on Resident Evil 2. This is our first play session. It's a little bit longer of a video that I'm used to putting on YouTube, but it should be enough content to keep people busy for a while. Uh, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, as I was the Resident Evil 1 remaster. I liked that game a lot more than I liked Resident Evil 0. I not that I disliked Resident Evil 0 completely. There were things about it that I just couldn't overlook, and there were problems that I had with, the doors, the cameras, like the camera angles, like when you would go through rooms, and a lot of corny dialogue, like a lot of corny, like super corny things going on. It's like you can kind of tell like they stopped taking the game seriously, like the story, and it just became more of like a adventure kind of thing. It was less focused on horror at certain points, but Resident Evil 1 definitely nailed the horror aspect, and I think that's why the franchise, got so famous, is because they hit the nail on the head with the first game. And yeah, here we are playing Resident Evil 2. I know it's not the original playstyle. Like I know, um, with the original game, it was still using like the fixed camera angles for the room. So like when you're walking in a room, you're not following the character. You're looking at the room, and the character's just moving through it. And it's kind of like how Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 were kind of structured with the doors as well. So I know it's not the same, but I feel like this is an improvement. And if they ever do a remaster of the remaster for Resident Evil 1, or if they go back and redo 0, I kind of hope that they give the games this kind of a treatment where they give it a more streamlined third person shooter approach where you're not loading in through doors, and you're following the character instead of being fixated on the room for your perspective. But that's for another day. That's a whole different discussion. We're not quite there yet, but uh, I'm in the I'm finally in the parts of the games where I'm enjoying the gameplay and the the game itself, like the story. I think before I was having issues with 0 and 1 with the gameplay. The gameplay was kind of jank and very clunky, but now it's more streamlined and more smooth and more of what I'm used to. So I think we're gonna have a little bit more fun with these games coming up, especially for 2 and 3 and 4. Dude, these are some really good remasters. I highly recommend them. But yeah, we're gonna be eating good for a while here with these Resident Evil games. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this and you guys have something to look forward to now. And yeah, once again, if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm live on Kick and Twitch at Hoosier Marine Mac game or Hoosier Marine Mac, not Hoosier Marine Mac Gaming. That's the channel you guys are on right now. But kick.com and twitch.com/Hoosier Marine Mac. We'll be live between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m. Central, usually streaming for about 4 hours each day. So, if we're not live at the very beginning of that first hour, we'll be streaming for about 4 hours. So, in that certain window of time, you'll catch us live, and you'll see what we're up to. So, feel free to check us out, give us a follow, and make sure you got the notifications on so you know when we're going live and when we start our Resident Evil journeys again. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna do any more shout outs. I got to shout out Baxter. He's over there laying down. He's chilling. Let me pull him up on the big screen. Let's see. You barely see him. Yeah, he's in the very corner of the camera, so can't go any further than that, but he's chilling. So everybody say hi, Baxter. All right, guys. If you guys are watching live, stay tuned. We're not going anywhere. But for those of you guys on YouTube, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and staying out of trouble. And I hope that you guys come back for the next one. All right, see you guys.